It is not the first time that Zambia has lost a former head of state, but the conditions surrounding his demise are peculiar and unique, and they are the first of their kind to happen to our country. So maybe someone might ask, what are these conditions? ECL is the first former president of the country to have died outside the country. He is the first former president to have died with his benefits withheld by the state. Especially the point of withholding his benefits is what even plunged the nation into a situation where the family of the former head of state and the government took a lot of time to agree on the burial program of the former head of state. But maybe someone else might also ask, is this the first case of its kind to have happened in Africa? Of course, for the purpose of learning and seeing how our other friends handled such cases. In Angola, it took over 1 month to decide the burial program and site for the late former president Eduardo dos Santos, who died in Spain. The family opted for a private burial in Spain, while the government said no, the former president must be buried in Angola. This matter even went to court in Spain, but in the end, his remains were taken to Angola, while his children opted to boycott the funeral. In Zimbabwe, they also had a similar feud between the family of the late former president of Zimbabwe, Robert Gabriel Mugabe, and the government of Zimbabwe. His family refused that he shouldn't be buried at the hero's burial site, saying his wishes were that he would be buried in the village. The government stepped aside and Mugabe was buried in his village. Though plans of him being reburied in Harare have always been talked about, though it has taken time for the family of the late president Edgar Lungu and the Zambian government to reach a consensus, we would like to thank them for agreeing so that we can give our hero a presidential burial.